Hi everybody, welcome back to week 3 of Mad Science. It's Miss Kelly.
And Con.
Okay, Mad Scientists, so today we're learning about the water cycle and we're going to make one in a bag. Ready to get started?
The bagel in a bag.
So you just need a little bit of supplies for your experiment today. You'll need a plastic sandwich bag, a permanent marker, a cup with a little bit of water, some tape, and some food coloring, which is optional. So we're going to set up our water cycle in a bag experiment, and then we're going to make some observations which will show how the water cycle works, and it'll all be taking place inside of our little bag. Okay, so step number 1 is to take your bag, and you are going to draw some lines for water at the bottom, some clouds for your sky, and a little sunshine. Okay, now we have our bag ready to go, and we're going to prepare our water. Now the food coloring is optional, but if you would like, you can add a couple drops of food coloring into your water. We're going to drop them in.
I want this color blue.
Yep, and Connor and I picked the color blue, so... Okay, our next step is to open up the bag, and very carefully we're going to add some of our water into the bag. And then we're going to make sure we seal it up. I'll tell you. Alright. Once you have your bag sealed up and ready to go, you can add a piece of tape to the top, and then you're going to tape your bag to a window in your home. Now try and pick a window that gets the most amount of sunshine during the day, so then that way the sun can heat up the water and give it plenty of time to work inside your bag, and you can watch the water cycle. Now try and observe your bag maybe after a couple of hours or a day or so after it's been hanging in your window. Now here's a picture of what Connor and I's water cycle bag looks like after one. So now let's talk about the science behind your water cycle bag and why it works. So as sunshine comes through your window and hits the bag, it warms up the water in the bag. Now this turns your water into a gas, and this is a process called evaporation. Can you say evaporation, Connor?
Evaporation.
Good job. Now in our world, when water evaporates, it goes up into the atmosphere, but because in our bag there's nowhere for the water vapor to go, it starts to condense and form droplets on the sides of the bag in a process called condensation. Can you say condensation, Connor? Pretty good. So in condensation, our water vapor turns back into a liquid, and it condenses on the sides of the bag in the little water droplets. And that's what we see near the top of the bag, near the cloud. Now, those droplets that are at the top of the bag, because they're condensed water, they will start to fall down the sides of the bag, and it looks like rain. So this is the process of precipitation, which we see outside as rain or snow. On the next slide, you'll see another picture of how the water cycle works. So when the water in our bag falls down as precipitation, our water cycle is able to start all over again. We start back up with evaporation, up into the clouds, then condensation, and precipitation. On the next slide, you'll see some other activities that you can try now that you know a little bit more about the water cycle. So have fun, Mad Scientists, and we will see you next week. Bye!